Are you listening?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shantae, and today in my world, I decided to give you out a list of good series to watch on Netflix. Now, I chose to do a video on this because every time I'm on Facebook, like here and there, I'll see people post on their status like, what's something good to watch on Netflix? Like, what's a good movie or what's a good series? And then sometimes my friends will text me like, what's the last thing you watched on Netflix? Like, give me something good to watch. Or I may even ask them. So I was like, why not just give y'all all the good series that I have personally watched that I enjoy so that it'll give you an idea of something new to tune into. So guys, if you are new tuning in, thanks for joining my world. Thanks for coming to watch my video. I hope that you all subscribe and I hope that you hit that notification bell. That way you can see me in the next video. Now y'all, I did write down a list of I have 27 series on my list. I may not list all 27 today, but if I do not, I will do a part 2 just because I don't want this video to have to be super long going down the whole list of 27. So if it does kind of drag a little bit, I'll do a part 2 and you'll still get the rest of the list. So go ahead and pull out your pen and paper and let's get started. I will say too, I'm not going to give like a description of the series or anything like that because if you have Netflix or if you already know about it, when you go on there to either watch a movie or watch a series or anything like that, they'll give you a preview of whatever you're choosing to watch. So that way I don't have to go into too much detail, but I will tell you like a genre, a little bit of like what's it about. So far as like if it's action, comedy, suspense, things like that. But other than that, like I said, you get that preview. So that way I don't even have to give none of the juice away on anything that I tell you today. So let's go ahead and get started into this video. You should have your pen and paper by now. So I'm ready. And I got this list on my other phone, y'all. So if you see me looking down, that's why. So the first thing on my list is actually called Blacklist. Blacklist is a good series, and y'all probably gonna hear me say all of them is good because I really did enjoy watching them. But this is good. This is like suspense, crime, action, different things like that. So I did enjoy this one. Number 2 is called LA Finest. LA Finest was a good one. That was actually the last series that I chose to watch on Netflix because I haven't really been on there like that. If you busy, like how I be busy sometimes, you don't really just get a chance to kick back and watch TV. So when I do, that's when I like to get into different series and different shows and movies and things like that. So LA Finest was my last one. It has like Gabrielle Union and Jessica Alba as like the main characters. That's another one that's like action, suspense, crime. Kind of reminds you of like Law and Order, Criminal Minds, things like that because they're trying to solve cases and crimes and things like that. Number 3, I put Shooter. Shooter is a good one. Shooter is another one that's like crime, action, suspense. A lot of them have like a lot of things on my list have like deeper, what is it called? Like deeper things I say to get you really tuned in and get you pulled in, because I guess what I want to say is you may be thinking this is going to happen, but really that happens, and they give you a good idea of not going right to it. They keep you watching. So Shooter is a good one. I definitely enjoyed that. I feel like that's one of those that keep you tuned in, keep you watching. Number 4, I put All American. All American also comes on TV, but after it's done on TV, it switches over to Netflix. All American is good. It's not just about like high school and football. It gets deeper as well. That's another good one to watch. Number 5, I put Good Girls. Good Girls is like funny. So I say comedy. I say suspense as well because you never know what they're going to do or what's next coming for them. So that's another one, of course, I said with all these, tune into the preview first to see if it's something you might like. Good Girls is definitely great. Number 6, I put a show called Pose. Now, Pose deals with like transgender, drag shows, things like that. If you're not into that, it's understandable. But I'm not going to say I was all into it, but when I seen the preview, it kind of just got me tuned in. So I do enjoy that. And Number 7, I put Shameless. Y'all, Shameless to me is funny. So to me, it's like comedy, action a little bit, more so comedy, but it gives you just reality of what a lot of people may be going through. And so when you see the title or you look at it, you're probably like, girl, I don't want to watch that. But actually, when you watch the first couple episodes, it already pulls you in. So I definitely tuned into Shameless. Number 9, I put Moesha. So I feel like Moesha is older. Moesha came out when I was like a kid, but now it's got placed on Netflix. So Moesha, of course, if you don't know, the star of the show is Brandy the singer. It's a good family show. So I'll say like comedy, really like family oriented. You can watch it with your family because they have different situations that basically happen in real life to anyone. So that's a good one. Number 9, I put a show called Half and Half. Now, Half and Half, I told my best friend to watch this. She was like, girl, that's corny. And I feel like it is kind of corny, but I feel like too, it's in a sense comedy. So check it out. See if that's something you'll watch. They don't have too many seasons, but like I said, it's an older show. It was one of those that got picked up by Netflix, so I tuned in. Number 10, I put Greenleaf. Greenleaf is good. Greenleaf is one of them where it's like it's a church setting, so it might throw you off in the beginning because you like, but for real, it's deeper than that. And I say like suspense, crime, things like that, family secrets, family ties, definitely good. Number 11, I put Queen of the South. Queen of the South is so good to me. I've been watching that since it came out. It deals with like drug cartel, money laundering, crime, action, suspense, everything that you could think of. It's really good. I enjoy it. I can't wait for them to bring the season back because I'm hoping it's coming back. I want to say it probably had like 4 seasons, so I'm hoping for a 5th season really soon. Number 12, I put Jane the Virgin. So Jane the Virgin was something I got into because it's like when I was on Netflix, I kept seeing it pop up of like things you should watch. And I was just like, what could this like, what? But the title really give it away. So I really just got tuned because I'm like, for real, how did a virgin get pregnant? So it clicked. I wanted to tune in and I actually enjoyed it. So that's a good one. I feel like that's probably like suspense in a sense. And it's comedy. Some phases of it is like funny. So if you into a little bit of like just taking your mind where you can go somewhere else and just try to tune into something different, that's a good one to watch. Number 13, I put Wentworth. Wentworth is like a jail setting, but it's not like a horrible jail series. Like it deals of course with like drugs. It tells the stories of some of the inmates and why they went to jail. It do have main characters. I got into it like the first episode I watched. It has like 8 seasons. I finished them all. And I hope it comes back. I think their setting is in Australia because they all have an accent. But it was so good. I have told a lot of people to tune in to Wentworth. And a lot of people actually that I know have seen it actually enjoyed it. Number 14, I put Riverdale. Now, Riverdale is not one of those shows everybody go get into. In some parts of the show, they have like where they start singing, like the cast will start singing and stop the production and things like that. I don't really get into too much of shows and series where they sing, but this is kind of like a suspense too, like high school kids, but it's like deeper because different situations start to come up. But like I said, they do sing, so I don't feel like it's for everybody, but it's one of them. Maybe you got to watch the first couple shows to see if you enjoy it. I did. Obviously. Number 15, I put How to Get Away with Murder. So How to Get Away with Murder is a good show. I feel like with me though, personally, I had to watch like the first couple of shows to get into it. But it's like suspense, it's crime, secrets, different things like that with the main characters. It's like law students and their professor, but it gets deeper with those two relationships when it comes together. Definitely check it out. It's pretty cool. Number 16. So number 16, I put the show called You. You, when I first seen it, was like, dude is crazy. And you'll see if you watch the preview before you actually watch the show. But when you get into it and you watch more of it, you'll see why he did some of the stuff he did. But like I said, I'm not giving nothing away. Just tune in because it is another season coming soon. They already verified that on Netflix. So new season coming 2021. So if you do watch it, you'll be ready for the new season. And y'all, I'm on number 17. And this is the last one I'll actually give you all just because I said I had 27. So I still got like 10 more. And I feel like that could be a part 2. So make sure you tune in and check that out. But number 17 is called Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce. So this was a good show. And I know you're like, girl, you're not even married. But it don't have nothing to do with like really being married and stuff like that. It's like a group of girlfriends, you know, just dealing with their life and what they got going on, and of course getting divorced. But it was actually good. I would say that's like comedy, probably like Family Ties, things like that, just because they just trying to give you the real on how situations could be. It's more like a realistic type of series because a lot of people can relate. So I definitely like that one. I feel like that had like, I want to say like 5 seasons. So I watched all 5. So yeah, guys, I got more series that I'm going to give you on Netflix. But like I said, I will do a part 2. So make sure that you tune in so you can see that video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I just want to give you a list of different ideas to get you watching something. Because like I said, when I'm busy, I don't get to watch. But when I get that time to myself, I kick back, put my feet up. I could watch some series and watch some shows for the whole day. But if y'all got some shows out there or some series or movies or anything that I didn't list, make sure you put in the comments below because I still be looking for good stuff to watch. And guys, with this video, make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment down below, like I said before. Tell me if there's anything that I listed that you have watched. Make sure that you share this video. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Tell your friends and tell your friends. And most importantly, guys, make sure that you subscribe to this video because I love when you're in my world and I love when you come back. So I will see you in my next video. Until next time, bye.
Are you listening?
Hey, 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 hey. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Don't talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae.
I'ma talk about it, okay?
Only place I wanna be is in Shantae's world. Only place I wanna be is in Shantae's world. Only place I wanna be is in Shantae's world. Only place I wanna be is in Shantae's world. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Don't